started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisiana Tech's offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilkerson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air. It's Bullock. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. That's the grab. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Bears offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Clark to fire. He's right downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leads it with the back. Takes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He's going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Reels it in and goes out on the right side after a huge gain.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it out. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Bullock. A little screen to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now the throw. Makes the grab, it's Finley. Powers through the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The play action fake. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Look out, he's got room. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gandy. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. The inside handoff. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Off the boot, looking for his man. Slings it downfield. Pulls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clark wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Looking for space. It's Wiggins. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Send the tight end in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Punts it out of the air. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball.
It's picked up, and they run the drive with a turnover. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. from the shotgun. They'll run it. Is working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Bears will punt this one away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those were...
Nowhere to go with the line down. He goes at the 39.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Bullock. Got his man downfield. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for a big gain. And he's got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 5th. Oh, they block it. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
The short hands, it's Lawrence. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He's got it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Clark to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Clinton. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that honestly gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He'll rise man on the option. Now the pitch. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Clark wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got it in the middle. It's Finley. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught behind the line. It's Gandy. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Bear offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Off play action. Oh, they're after him.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. looking for a man. It's Bullock. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Sliding off the defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked with the 35. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Find some fresh air.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. At the 35, he's open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Clark to fire. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Trying play action. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on fourth down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. On target. Turns it on in midfield. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Bulldogs in the hurry up.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Bringing the heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Going for it all. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's from the He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time up the clock as they come up on 2nd down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Brings it back. Really nice job to
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the run, it's Lawrence. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll race it down. Touchdown, Bears!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Got a man, it's Gandy. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted. And they stop the drive.
And that's a really good job of the defense. Understand the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the D stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Johnson. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a 2 trip of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat